Hey everyone, it's Kenton Becker with American Pacific Mortgage. I'm here with another weekly tip for you. This week's tip, because we're entering the holiday season, everyone's talking about giving. So I wanted to talk actually about getting a gift from a family member to be applied towards your purchase of a home. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. The number one rule that you have to remember with getting a gift is it must come from a family member. Now there are some strict rules on this in terms of it can't be a friend or a coworker or a boss. It does need to be a family member. Now I have been able to get a very close friend approved through the guidelines because we were able to kind of demonstrate that this was more like a brother or more like a sister than just a best friend. But generally a uncle, cousin, aunt, obviously a parent, a sibling, that's going to be what's generally considered a family member to receive a gift from them. Now that gift can be applied towards obviously closing costs, down payment, really anything on the loan because that gift is looked at like your own money. The gift does need to be either deposited in your account or it can be deposited directly to escrow. Many times, depending on the nature of the family member or the situation, especially if the family member was gifting a large amount of money, they might not feel comfortable just dropping a $100,000 gift into their child's bank account, to help with the home purchase. So they might feel more comfortable actually depositing that money directly with escrow, and then that money sits there at closing and is used towards whatever is needed on the closing, whether it's down payment, covering closing costs, whatever it may be. Now, the amount of gift that you can actually receive from a tax standpoint does have some limitations. And because I'm not a tax accountant or CPA, I'm not going to get into what those tax implications are. Just know that there are yearly limits on how much a donor can gift to you, like a family member. And then there's lifetime limits. Now we do see a lot of popularity with gifts, not just in the holiday times, but really all throughout the year. And it does help a lot of first-time home buyers. I will help a lot of them compare the options of, let's say, a down payment assistance where they're going to be using the state down payment assistance programs to fully cover their down payment, or they're going to compare maybe receiving a gift from a family member to help cover that down payment for them. Right now, because a lot of sellers are motivated, we can generally get closing costs covered, at least some portion of the closing costs covered. So with minimum down payments of 3% down with conventional or 3.5% down with FHA, it makes it a little bit easier, especially if you can get a gift from a family member. If you could get a gift to cover your minimum down payment and then get the seller to actually cover your closing costs, you could avoid down payment assistance completely, which would give you much better interest rates and also just bump up and increase your buying power. So a gift is a very good thing to help a lot of first-time home buyers and new home buyers get into a home right now and take advantage of these motivated sellers while being able to get into a really good opportunities that are out there. So that's a little bit of information, real short, compact on what gifts actually are. If you have more questions on them, or if that's your situation where you're looking to buy a house and you do have a family member that's willing to help you out with a gift, give me a call. I'd be happy to help you through those next steps of getting pre-approved, talking with your family member about how they structure the gift, what needs to be done in terms of depositing that money, and we can get a whole plan set up to be able to help them with those next steps and also help you in the process of buying a house. So let me know if I can help you in any way. You can comment below. You can email me, call me. I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much for joining me on this weekly tip. Have a great week.